Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Talk. This is where I like to talk about my life and all things mommy. Welcome to my pregnancy vlogs. This week I'm doing another combo video because I've just been running so behind with my videos that I decided to just do a couple combos so that I can get all caught up for you guys. And I turn 26 weeks tomorrow, so I definitely want to make sure that I get this uploaded today so that you guys so I can finally be all caught up. So I'm doing week 24 and week 25. So, big milestones this week is or for this vlog, I guess I should say, is we have finally hit V-Day. Technically this goes for 24 weeks, but we have finally hit viability stage, which is just basically means that we are at a point in our pregnancy that if I were to spontaneously go into labor or anything were to happen, you know, I started having contractions or something, where doctors can now legally intervene, and now baby is now, the chances of survival outside of the womb have basically increased dramatically because their lungs are now developed enough to be able to survive outside of your womb. And not that I'm saying I want him to come anytime soon, I'm just saying that it is a big milestone and it's a big deal when you can reach that, because you're never gonna completely not worry about anything, but it is a huge kind of sigh of relief that you've reached that stage in your pregnancy where you feel just a little bit more safer. So, so yay! Happy V-Day to me. So this week, baby is as big as an eggplant, and I am so sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have an eggplant this week because I have not gone shopping this week, so you're just gonna have to look it up on the internet, but just know that this week baby is as big as an eggplant, which I think is approximately like that big. It's a big purple squashy looking thing, so it's about that big, which is pretty big. Heartbeat this week is 150. I checked on my little home Doppler and it was like hovering around 150. So heartbeat this week is still really high, so I guess that whole wives' tale about the heartbeat being, you know, like higher if it's a girl, totally not true, because I'm having a boy and it's still above 150, because the wives' tale was anything above 140 is a girl, anything below that is a boy, and it's been in the upper 140s, 150s my entire pregnancy, and I'm almost to my third try now. So I have it recorded on one of my pregnancy apps for weight gain so far that in week 24 I was 135.4 pounds, and then I have in my notes here that I was like 136, so I guess 135 for week 24 and 136 for week 25, almost like 137. So cravings for these past couple weeks. My local grocery store is a store called Kroger, and I think out west they call it Fry's. They sell these like jumbo muffins that are like these cream cheese muffins, and I actually like never thought to get them myself, but Cody bought them one time like a couple years ago, and I tried one because just it looked really good one time, and then he got me like hooked on them, and then I stopped eating them for a really long time, and then all of a sudden out of the blue I just like really started craving one again, so I had him run to the store. Luckily I live in town and my Kroger is only like 5 minutes away from me, maybe. I could walk to my Kroger, so it's like really not that big a deal. So I had him run to the store and get me these jumbo cream cheese muffins. Also, I wanted like chocolate chip muffins, but like I can't ever find those in like regular muffin size, so I have to buy those really expensive, not really worth the money you pay for them little bites, which are still really good even though they've declined in quality these past couple years, but they're still really good, so I had him pick me up a box of those too. Chili. I have had a big craving for chili, and another story, my boyfriend is just so sweet. Like, I told him that I was craving chili, and then he like went outside for a second, and I thought he was just like taking a phone call from someone. Like, I thought he was on the phone, and he was gone for like 10 minutes, and then when he came back, I'm like, where did you go? And then he like reached behind him and he like got a chili from Wendy's for me, so that I got my chili so that I could have my craving. It was so sweet. So yeah, so I was craving chili and I got it, and it was really, really good. And I really like Wendy's chili anyway. And I don't want to hear anything bad about that, because I know that fast food chains like that are not good, and I know that they probably don't use the best of ingredients, so I just don't want to hear about it. And then I've been eating a lot of Honey Bunches of Oats cereal lately. Like, I'm usually not even a big cereal person, and when I do, I tend to lean towards like the healthier cereals. And Honey Bunches of Oats has always been a favorite cereal of mine. But I've been eating it like every day. Like, that's all I want sometimes. It's just like a bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats, which is ironically my term of endearment nickname for Cody. So that's what I call him, is my Honey Bunches of Oats, and he calls me his sugar pie honey bun. I know, we're so cute, aren't we? So, what's up with baby this week? We have a lot of development these past couple weeks, so that's really, really exciting. And like I said, like pretty much almost developed to like survive outside the womb. Not that I would ever wish that on anyone, and not that I want that to happen, but it's just exciting to know that so much development is happening with him and within me, so I'm so excited. Okay, so what's up with baby this week is lungs are developed and are able to practice breathing in and out, and they practice breathing out like the amniotic fluid, and so they now have that hormone that allows them to like inflate their lungs. So yeah, so they're getting that, so that's really exciting. Taste buds are still developing, and so they can taste more and more different kinds of foods that you're eating. And fingernails, eyelashes, and eyebrows are fully developed this week, although it did say that it's still developing pigment, so it may or may not have pigment yet, so I guess we'll see, although Cody and I both have brown hair, so I'm assuming it's brown. Baby's sense of hearing is improving every single day, so they can hear like different kinds of voices. I don't know if they can differentiate between like voices or like pitch yet, maybe. So maybe that's what it means by it's still developing every day, but still exciting to know that it can hear my voice, and I know for sure it can hear your heartbeat, because that developed a few weeks ago. So it can for sure hear my heartbeat, and that's what can actually send it to sleep, is that that rhythmic pulsing sound is your heartbeat. So that's kind of sweet. Baby can now detect light and respond to changes accordingly. So like if you shine like a flashlight on your belly or something, it may or may not start kicking, because it can detect changes in light. It can detect different lights. So that's pretty cool. And baby is approximately 13 inches long and 1.5 pounds, which it feels a lot heavier than that, but that's approximately what it weighs, so I don't know. If this pattern kind of continues, I'll probably still end up with another 8-pound baby, because that's what all of my children have been so far. Parker was 8'10", and Shaden was 8'11", so maybe we can go for 8'12". Let's see. Okay, so pregnancy symptoms for week 24 and 25 is lots of shortness of breath. You may notice actually in my videos that I keep like inhaling a lot. It's because it is really, really hard to breathe sometimes. Like, it's easier to lay down on my side. No, strike that. It's easier to breathe sometimes when I'm like laying down on my side or something, but if I'm sitting up or if I'm reclining back or something, then it's really hard to breathe. Or even just standing, sometimes it's hard to breathe. So my belly is also getting really, really, really super heavy, which is why I had to break out my belly support band last week. And I've only worn it a couple times so far, but I need to be wearing it more just because it does alleviate that pressure, and and it takes some pressure like off your back, and it helps like lift and support your belly a little bit more rather than just like letting it all hang loose. I am getting back pain, which is another reason why I got my support band out. And my belly button is officially, I want to say officially popped out. Like, you may have noticed it was starting to come out in my last couple videos, but it's like officially out. Like, it's popped. Turkey is not quite done, but it's coming out. And I have also been experiencing night sweats. That's what I call them. I don't know if that's what they're officially called. I also did experience night sweats for both of my other pregnancies as well. And basically it's just where, like, in the middle of the night, and it will happen sometimes multiple times a night, and it does happen frequently, where I'm not particularly overly hot, I would say. It's just I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just completely drenched in sweat. Like, not really having like a nightmare or anything. It's just I wake up and like I'm soaked, like just, yeah, I'm having really bad night sweats. And I know that sounds probably really gross because it kind of is, but I actually remember experiencing it right after Shaden was born as well too. Like I used to wake up just drenched in sweat, and I think it's just the different hormonal changes in your body. I can't really explain it. I just know, you know, I guess it would make sense because like big hormone fluctuation after the baby's born too. So yeah, I definitely remember experiencing that with Shaden for sure. Pretty sure I did it with Parker as well, and I'm definitely having it now where I just like, I mean, I wake up frequently in the night anyway. Ooh, baby just kicked. I wake up frequently during the night anyway, so that's probably what wakes me up in the first place, or I don't really know what wakes me up, but I just know that I have to like take off all my blankets and just let the air kind of like dry and just like let myself cool down a little bit. I don't really have any worries to really discuss with you this week, but I do have positive news, I guess, and that is the fact that Parker just seems to be so utterly excited for his baby brother. Like he comes up to my belly all the time and will kiss it, and he'll like lift up my shirt and be like, "Mommy, it's a baby brother." And I'll be like, "That's right, it is a baby brother." And he's like, "It's a baby." And I'm so excited that he's so excited, because like just when you're a parent, like there's nothing you want more than your kids to like get along and be happy and love each other. Parker and Shaden already get along fairly well. They definitely can get at each other's throats, especially lately, all the time, because that's just what siblings do, I think. But overall, they have a really good relationship, and I love that. And so it really makes me excited to know that Parker, I think, understands a little bit about what's going on, because I think he does sort of understand the concept that Shaden is his little brother. So when I say little brother to him, he kind of thinks Shaden, but it still kind of registers that there's a baby and it's a little brother, so it's like Shaden, you know. So I don't know. He just seems genuinely excited, and I don't know whether he understands or not, but either way, I feel excited that he feels excited about the pregnancy, so that's really good. And I am going to start trying to upload more videos besides my pregnancy vlogs, mostly like of the boys, just because they're a part of my life too. It's not just this baby, and I really want you guys to get to know them and watch them grow. And I know that I started my pregnancy, most people start their pregnancy vlogs with their first child, and this is with my third, so I'm kind of starting late in the game, but I would love to be able to still catch up with all those other big name pregnancy vloggers, I guess, and just, you know, have my story shared just with everybody else. And I love to talk about my kids, and I love to share them with other people because they give me so much joy, and it's only natural, I think, for people to want to share their joy with others, and I find joy in my children. So I'm going to go ahead and try and post more videos of them so you guys can get to know them. I know I've been kind of promising videos about that for a while, but now that I am kind of getting more caught up, I do want to be able to share them with you, because they are just the highlights of my life. So anyway, I think that's all I have to talk about for this video. I will see you for sure for week 26. All right, bye.
I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around.